Welcome to part 1 out of a 4-part movement series leading you to your press to headstand. It's a super fun, powerful pose, and hopefully we can get a lot of compression work in that's necessary to get you there. So we'll start on our backs in Shavasana. Legs as wide as they need to be, palms facing up. Calming the mind by matching the length of the inhales to the length of the exhales. Allowing you to arrive in your physical body. Bringing all your attention to your inhales and your exhales. And if your mind starts to wander, just bring the attention back to counting the seconds between your inhale and your exhale. Bring a sense of the awareness back into the body as you wiggle your fingers and your toes and you circle out your ankles and your wrists. Big good morning stretch, reaching the arms up overhead and the toes forward. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. Arms along the sides of the body, and as you inhale, the right foot reaches towards the ceiling. Walk the fingers up along the leg to wherever feels comfortable to find a nice hamstring stretch. Making sure the hip doesn't hike up, the right hip, and just try to keep both of the hips in line. Feel as though the 3 corners of the right foot, the big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and the heel are kicking the ceiling away. And drive the left heel down into the ground. Tone the core. Gazes to the big toe. Maybe go a little further. Last exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release the grip that you have on the legs and find an active hamstring stretch. Really trying to pull the leg closer towards the face. Maybe the leg starts to shake. Now hover the left heel about an inch off the ground and then reach the fingertips beyond the foot. Draw the legs closer. Feel that compression. Keep reaching, pulling the arms out of the sockets as they reach towards the ceiling. Try to find more compression between the torso and the thigh. Keep that left leg active. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Right foot all the way down onto the mat. Left foot rises. Fingertips walk up the leg, whatever is comfortable, finding a nice, active, passive stretch. Keeping the hips in line with each other. Keeping the right heel actively driving into the ground. And the left toes flex back towards the face. Gazes to the big toe. Your inhale should find length in the left leg. And your exhale should find a bit more stretch. Relax the tension in the neck and shoulders. Last cycle of breath. Inhale. Exhale, release the leg and find a slight hover with the right heel. Keep that nice active stretch. And now reach the fingertips beyond the left foot. Find that compression. Maybe tilt the pelvis a little bit under you. Legs are still reaching apart to find an active split. But core is engaged, trying to find compression between the thigh and the torso. Shoulders are engaged, reaching beyond the foot. As if you're pulling the arms out of the sockets, lift up. Inhale. And exhale, release everything down. Just give yourself a moment, shimmy the hips side to side. Hug the legs in towards the chest and rock up and down the spine a few times until you find the momentum to pull yourself over the legs and into tabletop. When you're in tabletop, just rocking back and forth on the hands and the feet with the toes tucked under. Mindfully opening up the bottoms of the feet and the wrists. Find a place of stillness in the center. Drop the belly as the tailbone lifts. Roll up the spine, coming into your cow back. Shoulder blades come together and down the spine, chin flicks up. Feel a sense of hugging together between the hands and the knees. Keep the upper body as it is, and now curl the tailbone under, roll through the spine, push the shoulder blades apart, hover the knees and hold. Gazes to the navel or between the thighs. Inhale. Exhale, tap right knee all the way as high as you can, trying to touch the right tricep. Left knee is still hovering an inch off the ground. Return the right foot, left knee to left tricep. Really trying to suck the knee as high up on the arm as you can while squeezing the heel towards the glute. Inhale. Exhale, return the left foot. Come into your cow back, arching through the spine, pulling the hands towards the knees. Inhale. Exhale, roll through back into that cat back. Hover the knees. Find the work here, navel to spine. Drive right knee as high up on the right tricep or the right arm as you can. Squeeze heel to bum. Inhale. Exhale, return the foot. Other side, left knee is high up on the left tricep. Keep that right knee at a hover. Exhale, return the foot. Only one more round. Flush it out with your cow back, arching through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, last time. Find your cat back. Hover the knees. Navel to spine. Right knee to right tricep. Hold. Left knee is at a hover. Find that compression. Return the right foot. Left knee. Inhale. Exhale, return. Walk the arms out. Find a child's pose. Send the hips back towards the heels. Slow the breath. Keep the eyes open. Wrap the triceps down. Inhale. Exhale, crawl your way back up to tabletop. Keeping the arms as straight as possible through this whole movement. Tone the core, sucking navel to spine. Inhale, and as you exhale, just drop the chest between the arms and feel the shoulder blades pull together. And then push the ground away, engaging the scapula, pulling them apart. Arms stay straight as you drop the chest. And then push the chest away, shining the back of the heart towards the ceiling, pulling the scapula apart. Sink down and push away. 2 more. Push away. Last time. Push away. Now come onto forearms. Same thing here, but just in a forearm position. Put a little bit more weight forward and then drop the chest down. And then pull the scapula apart, shining the back of the chest towards the ceiling. Down. And push apart. As if you're pushing the heads of the shoulders back and then forward. 2 more. 1 more. Hold here while the scapula is protracted, and then step back into your forearm plank. Still shining the back of the heart towards the ceiling, pushing the scapula apart. Gaze is neutral between the forearms. Drop the hips. Engage the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, slowly drop the hips onto the ground. Peel the chest through and find your cobra. Or your sphinx pose, I guess. Pull the ground towards you with your hands. Place pressure. Feel the pressure in your pinky toes. All the way up your legs. Feel that engagement. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. The hands find the sides of the ribs. Inhale, curl the toes under, and as you exhale, push straight back up into plank. Hold here, engage the scapula. Pushing the ground away, shining the back of the heart towards the ceiling. Drop the hips, engage the legs and the core. Inhale. And exhale, send the hips back and high, finding your first down dog. Feet are hip width distance apart or greater. Maybe pedaling out the feet. We'll take 5 breaths here. Two. 3. Find stillness. 4. Last breath. And at the bottom of the exhale, bend the knees and send the hips back towards the heels. Look forward. We're going to jump to a squat, but when you jump, try to make it as controlled as possible by leaning forward. Inhale. Exhale, step forward into your yogi squat malasana. Hands come to the chest. We'll do it 3 more times, and each time you hop forward, Try to make the transition as slow and controlled as you can by shifting a little bit more weight forward as you jump. Inhale, lift the crown of the head high, and exhale, lean back until the bum can find the mat. Inhale, sit up tall, and exhale as slowly as you can. Begin to curl your way down onto your back. Any sticky spots or spots where you want to go fast, try to really hang out there. When you get down to the bottom, inhale, arms overhead, straighten the legs, and as you exhale, slowly lift yourself up. Try to keep the feet on the ground until you come to seated. Inhale, bring the legs up to Navasana, boat pose, either with straight legs or bent legs, but you really want to try to focus on bringing that compression between the thighs and the torso. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale, the soles of the feet find the ground and you push yourself back up to Malasana. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips find the ground as you send the hips high, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, walk the feet together, forward fold. Inhale, deep bend in the knees, a root to rise, arms come overhead, stand tall. Inhale. Exhale, lower just the arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step, hop, or jump back into your plank position. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, lower halfway, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Straighten the arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. One. 2, gazes to the navel or between the thighs. Last breath. Exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back towards the heels, look forward. And as you exhale, come forward into your yogi squat as controlled as you can. Hands come to heart center, lift the crown of the head high. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hips. Sit tall. Stretch the arms forward, round out the spine, and slowly lean all the way back until you're in a prone position. Oh, I meant supine. Arms lift overhead, legs straight, and exhale, slowly roll back up. When you're at your seated position at the top, find your Navasana. Either straight legs or bent legs. Gazes to the big toe, find that compression. Inhale. Exhale, soles of the feet find the ground as you work your way back up into your Malasana. Find the pose first, reaching the crown of the head high, pushing elbows into knees and knees into elbows. Exhale, fingertips find the ground. Inhale, send the hips high, half lift. Exhale, heel toe the feet together, forward fold. Deep bend in the knee as you roll up the spine, arms lift overhead, really reach high out of the waist. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, hop, or jump into your plank pose. Inhale if you're in high plank. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I did forget to mention on this last one, if you're hopping back into your plank, make sure that you hop back into your chaturanga with bent arms and just hang out there and build the strength until everybody else meets you there from their high plank. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Take a controlled jump to your Malasana. Hands find heart center, crown of the head lifts high. Exhale, slowly lower down. Soles of the feet find the ground. Reach forward, round out the spine, and slowly, by engaging even the deepest core muscles, come down into a supine position. Arms reach overhead, legs go straight. Inhale. Exhale, slowly roll up. When you get to the top, find your Navasana, bent legs or straight legs. Gazes to the big toe. Find as much of that compression as you can. Inhale. Exhale, soles of the feet find the mat as you help yourself up to Malasana. Inhale to find the posture first. Exhale, fingertips find the mat. Inhale, send the hips high. Exhale, heel toe the feet together and forward fold. Weight is mostly in the toes. Engage the core. Deep bend in the knee, roll up the spine. Arms reach overhead. Inhale. Exhale, lower just the arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Weight is mostly in the toes. Engage the core. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, if you're jumping back, remember you're landing in Chaturanga. Otherwise, step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down to Chaturanga. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Engage the legs, the core. Push the ground away with the hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Last cycle. Inhale, right foot reaches high. Keep the hips level. Feel the work in the hamstring that's used to send the right foot up a little bit higher. Push the chest back towards the left thigh. Inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee, shift forward into your plank and try to tap knee to nose, and we hold. Find that compression. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose and hold. Push the ground away with the hands. Drive the knee forward. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose and hold. This time try to straighten the leg as if you're going to step forward, but don't let the foot touch the ground. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the foot between the hands. Lift the back leg and find your standing splits. Whew. Bring as much bend to the right knee as you need in order to put the hands totally flat on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward until the weight is really in the fingertips on your hands. And as you exhale, drive the left foot forward and try to tap as high up on the left arm as you can with the left toes. Lean forward. Inhale, 3 standing splits. Exhale, try to tap the left toes as high as you can on the wrist while you lean forward, trying to take up as much weight off the right foot as you can. Inhale, send it back and high. Exhale, come forward. Hold for 10. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Find your standing splits. Exhale, fold over the leg. Inhale, find that half lift. Take a little bend into the right knee as you bring your palms to touch at heart center, finding your warrior 3. Engage the core. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way forward, swinging that left leg through, fighting for your balance, finding your staff pose. Straight leg if you can, or bent knee if you can't. And we hold. Last breath. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, lower the foot and the arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step, hop, or jump into your plank if you're jumping, chaturanga. Hold. In plank, inhale. Exhale, lower to chaturanga. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, left foot back and high, three-legged dog. Both of the hip bones are facing the ground. It's the power of the hamstring that allows the foot to go higher. Push the chest back towards the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. Push the ground away with the hands. Look between the hands. Drive that knee forward. Suck the thigh up to the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, and this time straighten the knee as if you're going to step forward, but don't let yourself. 10, 9, 8. Hover the foot. 7, 6. Drive the thigh up towards the belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the foot between the hands and lift the back foot high, finding your standing split. Finding length between the crown of the head and the big toe. Find the work in the hamstring and the glute. Bring any degree of bend as necessary in the left knee to get the hands on the ground. Practice first shifting forward, taking the weight in the forehand or the forwardmost part of the hand. Maybe the left heel lifts. Inhale. Exhale, drive the right toes forward, trying to tap the right toes as high up on the right arm as you can. Hold. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, drive the right toes forward. Lean forward, maybe the left heel comes off the ground. Gaze is between the hands. Inhale, straighten the leg. Last time. Exhale, leg forward. Hold. Inhale, find that half split. Standing splits. And exhale, fold over the left thigh. Engage all three corners of the left foot into the mat. Inhale, find that half lift. Find that length. Exhale, bring a little micro bend into the left knee. Hands gather to heart center and we hold in our warrior three. Engage the core. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right leg straight through to your staff pose. Point the toe. 3 breaths. Inhale, leave everything as it is. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, lower the hands and the foot. Whew. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, hop, or jump. If you're jumping, you're in chaturanga. Plank inhale. Exhale, lower halfway hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pull the heart through. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're here for 5 breaths. You can find a child's pose. You can take a drink. Roll out the wrists. 5, 4, 3. Everybody meets back in down dog for the last 2 breaths. 2. 1. We'll start with the left leg this time. Left leg reaches back and high. Keep the hips level. Engage the glutes and the hamstrings to lift that left foot a little bit higher. Push the chest back towards the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, come forward, bend the knee, and try to tap left knee to right tricep. Find that compression, and we hold. Kick the legs straight off to the right hand side, and then float the right fingertips up, finding your fallen triangle. Gaze is down if you need balance, or up towards the hand. Both legs are straight. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the bum all the way down onto the mat, finding your straddle split. Inhale first here, hands at the hips. Exhale, lean forward with a flat back as far as you can go and hold actively. Inhale to come up. Exhale, hands can stay there, or maybe they're at the, actually we'll start with a T. We'll go hands to a T first. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward again. Finding your edge. Engaging the legs to keep yourself from falling. Maybe you only go an inch. That's totally fine. Inhale to come all the way back up. Exhale, now we clasp the hands behind the head. Inhale. Exhale, lower down as far as you can go, flat back. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down and find a stretch. Driving the heels into the ground, flexing the toes back towards the face, and trying to get the toes to face the ceiling. One more breath. Inhale to push yourself all the way back up. Hands can either find the inside of the legs is harder and behind you is easier. Inhale to find length. And when you exhale, you're going to point the toes and try to lift both of the legs off the ground. And we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs. Wiggle it out. Super challenge is no hands. Inhale. Exhale, point the toes, lift the legs for 5. Sit up tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs, shimmy it out. One more time. No hands, hands behind you or hands in front. And we lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down. Left hand plants just to the outside of the left glute as we lift back up into our fallen triangle. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the right arm down until it finds the mat And the left leg, drag it back as straight as you can, finding your three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold, straighten the knee, hover the left foot as if you're going to step down, but don't let yourself. Hold, 8 more seconds. Breathe, push the ground away. Plant the left foot on the ground between the hands and rise up for your high lunge. Hold here. Gazes to the hands if you have the balance. Hands don't need to come to touch. They can also be as wide as you need. And now we open up into our warrior two. Hugging the legs together towards midline, underneath of us, arms reaching out long. Deep bend on the front knee. Left knee is tracking outwards. Gaze is over the front fingers. Inhale to straighten the front leg. All 10 toes face the long edge of the mat. Inhale, hands find the hips. And exhale, forward fold. Really working to get the head on the ground as best as you can. Leaning forward. Weight is mostly in the toes. The hands are either in a tripod position or the elbows are on the ground. Tripod is much easier. And you're just going to practice shifting the weight forward, stacking the hips over the shoulders. Engage the core, engage the shoulders. And maybe you lean forward. Oh, and also, by the way, the wider the feet are, the easier it is for you to get your head on the ground here. Maybe you take flight and you can hover one toe. Maybe you can hover the other toe. Maybe you can switch between the two. Don't let yourself lift all the way up yet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hold here. Inhale, hands find the hips. Inhale to stand. Exhale into your warrior two on the left again. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Feel the side body stretch. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down and take your vinyasa. Awesome. Right foot reaches back and high. Three-legged dog. Both of the hip bones are facing the ground. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee and try to tap right knee to left tricep. Hold. Find the compression. Now kick the right leg straight out to the left-hand side. Blade edges of both feet as you float the left fingertips up. Lifting the hips high, gazes down or up. Inhale, and exhale, slowly lower into your straddle split. I'm facing away from you, sorry. Inhale first here, and exhale, lower down into a passive stretch again. Driving the heels into the ground. Toes are flexed up, externally rotating the legs. And then we come all the way back up to seated and we hover the feet again. Hands are either behind us or in front of us or no hands. Lift the chest tall, point the toes, inhale, and exhale, float the feet up. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the feet, shake out the hips, rock side to side. And again, fingertips find the floor or not, wherever you are. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the feet. Even if the feet don't lift, the action of trying to engage those muscles to lift the feet eventually will get the feet to lift. Inhale. Exhale, lower, rock side to side, shake it out. Last time we plant the hands and we lift the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the feet down. Put the right hand just to the outside of the glutes as we lift back up into our fallen triangle. Blade edges of the feet are pressed into the mat. Lower the right hand down, and as keeping the right leg as straight as possible, try to sweep it around and high for your three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Unbend the knee as if you're going to plant the foot, but you're not. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Push the ground away. Look between the hands. 3, 2, 1. Place the foot between the hands. Find your high lunge. Invite any degree of bend into the back knee. Sink deeply into the right knee. Feel the stretch along the left hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the arms and peel the body open into your warrior two. Shoulders are stacked on top of hips. Now's a great chance to try to calm your breathing. Inhale to straighten the front leg. All 10 toes face the long edge of the mat. Inhale, find hands on hips, reach the crown of the head tall. And exhale, forward fold. Same thing here. You're either in a tripod headstand position with the elbows hugging in, and you're practicing rocking the weight into the toes and engaging the core. Or same thing, but you're on your forearms. Maybe you can float one foot up and then the other foot. Maybe finding some air time between the two. Rocking back and forth. Wherever you are, we all meet in half lift, palms on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale to stand. Exhale to our warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, side body stretch. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Hang out in your down dog. Maybe come down to your knees, take a drink, take a break, roll up the wrists. 4 more breaths. And we'll meet in a seated position on the knees. Calm the heart. Our last bit of headstand practice. Tripod, again, is much easier, in my opinion, than forearm. So we'll start with the tripod. Hands are shoulder width apart. Really engage the hands with the mat as you lean forward. Also, if you have a towel or a blanket or a pillow, that can be really nice as well to take some pressure off the head. So our palms are engaged. We bend the elbows until our head finds the mat. We straighten the legs. Remember that the arms and the shoulders are very much engaged here. And as we inhale, knees are bent to any degree. It's easier if you walk your toes as close to your head as possible. And then maybe you practice lifting just one leg up. And maybe leaning forward and finding that compression. Maybe you float the right toes. Lower down. Your other foot goes up. Lean the weight forward, find that compression. Maybe you hover the left toes. Lower both feet down and take a child's pose. Everybody pushes himself upright, sweeping the legs out in front of you. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale with a flat back, reach as far forward as you can. Maybe peace fingers, grab the big toe, and find your flat back forward fold. Engage the core. Drive the heels into the ground. Maybe now you round your spine. Flexing the toes back towards the face. Inhale to come all the way back up. And legs find a diamond pose. Soles of the feet are together, wiggling the feet back as far backwards as you can. Really driving the outside pinky toe edges of the feet inside each other. Thumbs to the inside of the feet as if you're peeling open the pages of a book. Inhale to find length. And exhale, pushing the elbows into the knees as you fold forward. Inhale to come all the way back to seated. Soles of the feet find the floor, but first the blade edge, pinky toe edge of the right foot finds the left thigh. And you can slowly bend into the left knee until you find your edge, coming into like a seated, upright pigeon variation. Keeping the chest tall. Flexing the right toes back towards the knee. Driving the outside edge of the right foot into the left thigh. Pushing the right knee forward. Trying to keep the back as straight as you can. Keeping both glutes on the ground. 2 more breaths. And then we switch sides. Blade edge of the left foot finds the right thigh. Sole of the right foot finds the mat, but at any distance. If the closer it is, the harder and deeper the stretch will be. Remembering to keep the spine tall. Inhale. And exhale to release the stretch. Feet go long as you slowly roll yourself down into a supine position. Hugging both of the knees in towards the chest. Bending the knees and either grabbing behind the knees or the outside edges of the foot, finding your happy baby. Sorry, rocking side to side. I'm not quite over my cold yet. Tailbone is working down towards the ground. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release the grip you have on the feet. And soles of the feet come to touch as the legs go into a wide diamond position. The eyes close. The hands either find the heart and the belly, drape off to the side, wherever they feel most comfortable. As you begin to let go of the practice and find a nice deep Shavasana. Allowing your mind and your body to settle. Bringing a gentle awareness to the things happening around you, like the air on your skin, the clothes on your skin, how the mat feels under your body, creaks in the floorboards, the silent grumble of the heater or the furnace. Just notice gently the things happening around you while focusing on your breath. Bring some movement back into the body. Help the knees towards center with the hands. Big good morning stretch. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Last time, straight arms, straight legs, pull away from each other. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, let it go. Push yourself up into a seated position, cross-legged on the mat. Gather hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining with me today, and I hope you have fun with the other 3 parts of this practice, and you can make your way into a press to headstand, and I hope you have a great day. Namaste.